The colors that are on the map are very interesting. The blue represents the temperature of the water. The more orange and red it becomes, the warmer the water is. This starts June 1st, the first official day of hurricane season. Have a look. It doesn't take too long before we start to see the action. See the water? Blue means cool, orange means warm. There's the first storm, Arlene, as it tracks across the ocean. By the way, it's interesting to watch as the water temperatures warm up through time in this. Now we're into mid-late June. It's been very quiet so far. All of a sudden the water temperatures warm enough to start really sustaining a significant number of storms, and you'll see them begin to well up. There's Cindy, followed by Dennis. You'll also be able to see as the storm passes how it cools the water temperature down. That's the suction from the pressure of the hurricane drawing cool water to the surface of the ocean. There goes Emily. By the way, the water temperatures need to be 28 degrees Celsius or warmer to fuel the storms. By the way, Katrina, Rita, and Wilma, potent Category 5 storms that we had this year. Dennis hit Cuba. It was a Category 4 storm. Emily, the Yucatan, that was a strong, potent storm. This has been one of the most dangerous years for hurricanes. We find ourselves now with the water temperatures really warm in mid-August. There's Katrina, the monster storm as it came on shore near New Orleans in Louisiana. And then we'll see Rita in time. But look out in the Atlantic. You can see Lee and Maria and then Ophelia and Nate. See? The water temperatures are very warm. Watch how Ophelia cools the waters dramatically off the coast of the Carolinas there before it runs up to the Atlantic provinces. There's Rita, also Philippe out in the Atlantic Ocean. So it's been a very interesting year to watch. This animation comes from the Goddard Space Flight Center at NASA. You can see Stan over the Yucatan very early this month. Then Tammy, and the animation comes to an end just as Wilma is born south of Cuba. So Wilma, now, the last named storm of the Atlantic hurricane season. Now we are out of names, but more storms still being spawned. So hurricane forecasters revert now to the Greek alphabet. They've never done this before. This is the most storms ever in an Atlantic hurricane season. The first is Tropical Storm Alpha. It's laying just over Haiti in the Dominican Republic, very mountainous there. It'll likely lose much of its integrity today and become a tropical depression. But the next storm would be Alpha, then we get Beta and Gamma and Delta and Epsilon as we go through the Greek alphabet. Atlantic hurricane season this year, very interesting.
A bit of wind and a bit of snow. The snowfall won't be tremendous, but it's enough to blow around and drift, and the roads may get icy at times. So keep that in mind. Farther south, once you move south of Highway 17, there's not much with this down through much of southern Ontario and Quebec. But a bit more cloud, and that will be the trend through this week, is to actually get things a little bit more cloudy farther south, and that's going to make a big difference. Even though it's been cold the last couple days, if you get the sun, it's not that bad, but this is just the pattern that is. It's not moving very quickly. We've got high pressure above low pressure. It's a very slow evolving pattern. When that happens, it's a block, and the one significant storm that's across eastern North America